You know, it's Scam France. So sorry if any Scam France people are watching this, but your show is a bit of a mess. Love Lola, I love Maya, I love Lamb FX, and they were truly what I was looking forward to seeing. Scam France really likes to, dangle what you really want and then snatch it away. Sorry. It was so polished. It was such a polished season, polished remake that it didn't feel like a skam. Do I think it could still be good? Maybe. Am I frustrated? Yeah. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Buddy, my #1 co-star in these videos, is currently barking somewhere over there. Do you guys know what I'm gonna say? Do you know what I'm gonna say? Do you know what I'm gonna say? Do you know? Do you have any predictions? I loved this season. Hello and welcome back to another Cozy TV Talk Thursday. Haven't done one of these in a while. Before we get into it, Cozy TV Talk Thursday is the day of the week that I like to talk about my favorite TV shows. I don't talk about them every single Thursday, but the days that I have something to say about a TV show that I enjoy, I talk about it on Thursday. If you are new here, I talk about skam a lot on this channel. I also do a lot of my other content, but for those of you who like my skam content, I'm back with another skam video. Please go like or comment on this video. It really helps with the engagement on this channel, and it would make my day if you do those things. It really helps YouTube to boost my videos. Alright, with all that out of the way, I made a video reacting, as you saw at the beginning of this video, I made a video reacting to the Skam France trailer, and guys, I thought this season was gonna be god-awful, and I was proven wrong. My god, was I proven wrong. I loved it like so much. So you guys, you can't blame me, I don't think, for thinking that this season wasn't going to be the best, because past seasons of Skam France, I'm so sorry if you don't feel this way, but my own personal opinion, past seasons of Skam France were just so overdramatic. And people have pointed out to me that, like, the thing about Skam France is that when you remake a show this many times, it's good to have some differences. It's good to be like, we're gonna make this France version of the show very polished, make it different. So I get that, but I personally love the raw feeling of skam. Sorry, I'm trying, can you tell? I personally love the raw version. That's why I didn't love other seasons of Skam France as much as I loved other remakes, you know what I mean? But this one, Tiff season was by far my favorite season of Skam France. Like, I'm not kidding. I loved it so much. But yeah, you can't blame me, because when I saw the trailer, I just thought, oh, teen pregnancy is gonna be so dramatic. It's gonna be sad. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be like, oh my god, like pain every week. Not only was it just that the story was better, everything was better. Here we go. First thing, the filming style. I thought the filming style of this season, that's by far one of the things that make it my favorite season of Skam France. It finally felt like a teen show to me, finally. And it finally felt like a skam. The filming style was funny, it was different, it was interesting. I didn't feel like I was watching a soap opera. I didn't feel like I was watching this like dramatic, low-lit, torture porn type show. I felt like I was watching a light teen show. Special shout outs to the clip. Oh god, how do I say this? B-I-L-A-L. Bilal? I think it's Bilal. Oh no, I'm so sorry. That's probably wrong. Don't yell at me. I watched it yesterday. I don't know. The clip, I think it's in the last episode, where it pans from him asking his little brother if he can go to this party, and then it pans to Jo crying as she says that Mateo broke up with her. That clip I thought was just so cool. Like, that was so well done, and it felt like we're getting different POVs and we're getting to see the squad. Oh my god. I loved that. So special shout out to that clip, and a special shout out to the new way they're doing the timestamps. I thought that was so unique. At first I was like, oh my god, they're changing the way the timestamps are done. How dare they do this? Like, this is... And then I was like, no, Jenna, change is good. Next, we're gonna move on to Jenna not watching live. This was very interesting, and I'm actually very happy I did not watch it live, because I got to watch the clip in episode 8 where Lola messes up babysitting and the police show up. I got to watch that and then immediately watch the next clip to find out that everything's actually fine. So if I had been watching that live, I probably would have been so mad that they did that at the end of episode 9. And we're dragging this new like drama into it, but luckily they fixed it ASAP, and it wasn't depressing, and it wasn't like, oh my god, like I didn't feel like, I felt stressed for like 5 minutes. Sorry to all of you who watched that live. I can't imagine the pain. Let's talk about this new squad. It's another thing that I said in my video reacting to the trailer. I was so peeved thinking about how I thought that we weren't gonna get this new like Lamb FX squad. I thought that they weren't gonna be in it. I thought we weren't gonna see Lola, Maya, Max, but alas, they were in it. So I was so happy about that. Like, I can't even express how happy I was that we got to see the squad and that Tiff is now in the squad. That last clip with the altar love balloons just brought me peace and happiness to see them all standing there. And oh, I genuinely love this squad so much. I think they all fit together so much, and I think that it was good that there's now more of them. I love seeing Lola, how she's like completely in the squad now. I loved seeing that. Her friendship with Max I thought was really important to see. Oh my god, and now seeing like Joe and Tiff being best friends, I think that was such a cool thing. Joe and Tiff friendship actually means so much to me. I really love. Joe is an angel. When's Joe's season? She's like an angel. I actually don't even know where to begin with how angelic she is. Like, she's just incredible. I love her so much. My favorite clip was, I think, the one where Tiff sees her baby for the first time. I was bawling. God, I wish I had reacted to that part because I lost it. Just streaming. Like, I didn't know how to contain myself in that moment. The music choice there was incredible, and I was just expecting there to be so many more problems. Like, there were problems with the baby and Tiff, but they were so minor that I never felt that stressed about them. Wow, my nose highlight looks good. I never felt that stress. Oh my god, like the serotonin this season brought me, incredible. My favorite clip that was intense that I probably like the Tiff meeting the baby for the first time was an amazing first clip, was my favorite clip that I've rewatched now a bunch of times, but a clip that I probably won't rewatch, but that is a favorite of mine, is the family dinner scene where we find out that Tiff's mom and dad like moved in with each other and they didn't even really love each other. That clip at the dinner table, and it's like the way the camera was going, like, do you know what I mean? Like, it kept shifting to the right or the left, like it was like circling them, and it was just so intense, and you kept like seeing their tears. Like, oh my god, why was that the best thing I've ever seen in my life? Like, this is what I mean by the filming style and like the writing just making such a difference to a show. Like, that was so cool. And like the way you saw the mom like saying like she loves her dog. Wow, I just thought that, I don't know, I can't say enough praise about that clip. I feel like that clip in itself is a great example of how the filming style of this season was just so incredible. The acting, like, I think a shout out to the acting would be the clip where Miss Tiff thinks that the baby might have an infection. Like, the doctor just told her that like she's gonna have to be put on antibiotics. She's in the hallway crying by herself. You feel her pain there. That actress, incredible. Shout out to you. Like, wow, she's so amazing. I don't even know where to begin. Like, she's so amazing. Like, everybody did amazing. Don't get me wrong. Like, everybody. I honestly thought there was not one weak spot in the acting. Like, I thought everybody was so good. But yeah, because Tiff was the main, that was definitely a highlight for me, was seeing this girl act. She acted. She brought it. I really like Tiff and Max. I feel all like giddy thinking about Tiff and Max. I love them so much. The way that they like handled that was really good. I like how Joe found out that Max is trans. Like, I like that she was just on Instagram and you see her little smile and there's like nothing there. I loved that. I did not, like, I would have loved to have seen Max's season. I think that would be a tiny criticism there. I think it would have been great to see a Max season with him waiting to find out about the judge's approval. Like, I would have loved to see that from his point of view. That would have been, I think that's just a bit of a criticism. I really hope we still get a Max season and we get to still see the world through his eyes, because I think we really need a trans main. It's time, come on. Skam, let's do it. But yeah, they stole my heart. Who's the season 8 main and why is it Bilal? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. It's definitely him, right? Like, that clip where he like came forward and joined the group, like was a little bit late, was the last one to join them. That was a hint, right? It's him. Is it him? I just wanted to put in a small Anez, her. Why am I her wearing heels to that last party? Like, that's me. I would do that. I would show up into the woods with heels on. Really felt connected to her there. Oh, the scene where she yells at the doctor or the nurse. Oh my god. I felt nothing for her until that moment. That was the first time I felt something for that character. I was like, meh. And then she did that and I was like, why is this so cute? I really like how everyone supported Tiff. Oh, sorry. I told you guys these videos get messy because I just end up like thinking about random things that I loved, and I'm like, I get sidetracked because I'm like, wow, that really, I was smiling so much when Tiff watched her yell at the nurse. Oh, that was so cute. Wow. Okay. A negative. This is what I was gonna get into earlier. Just a small one that honestly I don't really care for, but I'm gonna mention anyways. It was Tiff's like drastic change of character. Like, let's be real, guys. She was so mean to Lola in the last season. Like, she was a whole other person. The Tiff we saw in this season, I honestly almost just want to block old Tiff out of my mind. I don't know. I guess not watching live made me just not care very much for these little things. Like, the season in general was just so good, and I love this Tiff. This Tiff, amazing. To hated old Tiff, but love this Tiff. And maybe you could say it was a flaw that new Tiff is completely different from old Tiff. Like, you could probably say, like, that's a bit, like, why, what, how, like, huh? But it's also new writers, and I think that I will take having a season that was just this beautiful and this well written and this like great and fun and serotonin and boosting. I think I will take all of that along with a drastic change of character over like having to see a huge long arc of like Tiff being mean for 3 weeks and then like having more bad things happen to her that make her like suddenly become a good person, and it just be almost draining to watch. I don't think I would want to like, enjoyed that very much. Like, I think maybe that would have been more realistic and maybe that would have been more like, oh, great character arc. But I think I would have rather, like, if I had to choose between getting what I just mentioned and getting what we got, I would choose what we got. You know, because the new writers, I think, wanted to tell the story and wanted a light season. Like, I love Lola's season, don't get me wrong, but I don't rewatch Lola's season because it's a lot. If you want serotonin now, you watch Tiff season. Like, I definitely understand that criticism of like Tiff's turnaround was just whoa, but like I said, I love the season so much, and I think if I had to watch old Tiff be a maid, I don't think I would have enjoyed it as much. So I think you can definitely say this Tiff had a baby and it woke her up, and she just like was forced to think about this other person for once and was so thankful for this squad of people who brought her in and made her family. And I do think that changes a person, and I do think that's something that could have a drastic turnaround as Tiff had, you know? Anyways, I think that's all my notes. That's everything like I initially thought when watching this season. And like I said, I wasn't involved in the fandom this season, so I don't know what most of the criticisms were, but that was my opinion on watching. I really loved it. I thought everyone was so fleshed out, and I really like how in the end they were all just happy in a squad. I think the number one thing that I come back to with this season is just the serotonin. Like, it's just a happy season. You watch the season, you feel good, and I think we all really needed that in this time, so I'm so happy. If I'm missing anything, just know I probably loved it. If there's something you're like, what did you think about this, just know I probably loved it. Anyways, that is my opinions. I'm so happy to be wrong. You know what I really hate is when people are like hell-bent on hating something. Like, if I was some people I've seen in fandoms who are like, this season's gonna suck, I would have got on here and like come up with a bunch of false things that I hated about the season just so I wasn't wrong. I think those people are so confusing. Like, why can't you just say, why do you want to hate something? Like, if something was good and you liked it, why would you hate it just because you are hell-bent on being right? You know what I mean? I don't know, maybe people did hate it. Who am I to say? I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I wanted to be proven wrong. I would never want to hate something. Do you know what I mean? Like, why would you want to hate something? Like, I saw the trailer. Now I like the trailer, knowing what happens after it. But I saw the trailer and my initial thought was like, this is gonna be really scary, because she's screaming in the trailer and it's like sad and dramatic, and I thought this was gonna be dramatic and scary. So that was my reaction. And after Lola's season, where it was dark and scary a lot of the time, I thought, oh my god, here's another dark and scary season with a girl that I don't even like, and at least I liked Lola. But they proved me wrong, and I love Tiff, and I love the season, and I love the new squad, so like, I'm very happy I was wrong. Like, I wanted to be proven wrong. I know I've said this now like 4 times, but like, I didn't want to hate the season. I wanted to love it. I just kind of thought that I would hate it because of the trailer and past reactions. Anyways, thank you guys for coming. That is my opinions on Skam France season 7. I am so happy with it, and I'm definitely gonna rewatch it probably a lot because it just made me so happy, and I really just genuinely enjoyed it. So I did have one of the head writers of Skam France DM me on Instagram and say I hope to prove you wrong after the my trailer reaction, and you did prove me wrong. Thank you so much for proving me wrong. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I absolutely welcome any kinds of debates about this season in the comments. Let me know if there was anything you despised. Let me know if you loved it. Let me know if you hated it. Let me know if I was off base on anything here. I would love to go talk with you guys in the comments about the season, and I would love to know what you guys thought about it, because like I said, I was not involved in fandom reaction of this season at all. I just watched it on my own time, literally yesterday. Talked to some friends about it on Discord, but that was about it. So please let me know what you think, and yeah, let's go talk. Anyways, that's that. Thank you guys so much for coming. Please go like, comment, subscribe, and go watch my other Skam videos. I have a playlist right here, and yeah, we'll see you guys. Oh, I have a playlist here for Skam, and then a playlist here for my drug reactions. So 2 playlists. Yeah, Okay, I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming, and yeah. Mwah.